And this is the Bozo Report by Sansa.
Please turn down your phone if you have sensitive ears. Thank you. Welcome to the Weather Report. We got Bitcoin at 28,054 with 18 cents, up about 4% in the last 7 days. Really, really cool. It's interesting. It begs the question, is it going to keep going? Is the US dollar going to actually collapse because Brazil and China says, fuck you? I don't know. And then we got Ethereum hanging just below 1,800. Again, relatively holding well in the last week, up about 5% in the last week, up just barely literally 0.13 in the last 24 hours. So, it's pretty stable-ish, right? Obviously, none of this is financial advice. Do not ape in without any of your own research. DCA in always. If you are trying to get in, if you're trying to get out, DCA out always, because you don't know if it's going to go up or not. If you don't know what DCA means, dollar cost averaging. If you don't know what that means, Google it. Google.com. Polygon at $1.10. Really cool to see. It's again hovering between that $1.08 position up to that $1.15. We would love to see that. But holding relatively well again, because the question is being begged: will there be enough discoverability for Matic, even with all these projects moving into Polygon, migrating over, or whatever? Because there is more than one, just maybe not as notable as using DGOS. But is there going to be enough if people just simply doesn't listen to Matic? Everyone wants ETH, so what are they going to do? They're going to listen to ETH. They're going to bridge it back over out of the layer 2 into actual ETH, right? And not actual ETH. You guys get what I'm getting at. But it's just something that it begs the question: is this going to be enough for Matic, or is just going to kind of find a different use case here? And then we got Solana, $20.21. Again, relatively holding that $20 to $21 wall pretty well. We love to see it. It is up 2% in the last 7 days, down just 1.7 in the last 24 hours. Again, nothing crazy. Overall, it's holding well. And then really quickly, I am not even going to try to talk too much on the east side of things, because honestly, it has just been Nakamigos, man. It has been Nakamigos this whole damn time. You're just kind of like, what the fuck is going on? But yeah, so here's the thing with Nakamigos, right? It is, let's go through it a little bit really, really quickly. End of the Satoshi holders got it for free. I'm crying right now. I'm not really crying, but I did buy End of Satoshi for 0.01 and I sold it for 0.07 when there was a big boom out of nowhere. Sold that. I just took my profit and I've never looked back. Apparently, those holders got this for free. And then there was a public Dutch auction that ended at 0.01 ETH, which was a very attainable price, right? There has been a lifetime volume of 13,612 ETH, about 58, maybe 59,000 sales, and about just under 6,000 holders, so 5,750. And the current all-time high sale is 20 ETH for one Nakamiga. The royalty is 5%, and it's just all everyone's been talking about. Now, I saw it at 0.22. I faded. I was like, no, that's too high. It's already 3x. Again, you're a smart trader, and you see it 4x from when the initial, which is obviously in this case a 22x. But it was just crazy to see. No one could have predicted this. No one could have also predicted that fucking Beeple, of all people, would be tweeting out about Nakamigos, right? Beeple tweeted out a little bit of a shrine of Nakamigos. And then he tweeted after that, he is actually not a holder. He's just a dude who's watching from the sidelines and enjoying it. Again, I don't get it. People then said, if this gets to 1 ETH wall, I'm going to do something else. And I'm just like, I don't know why he's doing this, but hey, no one's questioning it. So that being said, Nakamigo's probably going to 1 ETH if it's not there already. I believe it's actually at 0.78 right now. Again, this is one of those things. This was a social media call out. This is a risky ape-in if you ape-in now. It is. And if you want to try to make a 0.2 profit, go for it. Maybe if you have liquid. But if you can't spare it, don't fucking try to reach it. It's not worth it. Move on to the next one, king or queen. Just move on to the next one. All right. Yeah. And then we got DGOS hanging out at 7.95 ETH. We love to see it. We love to see DGOT over here. Azuki 13.9, Captain 6.10. I love to see the captains in the trending, the last 24 hours. I feel like it was something a lot of people talked about, but we never really saw. So it's cool to see the volume being a little bit more consistent. But yeah, and then besides that, and you guys know I got to go over to use and check them in. 2.1 floor. Love to see it. We love to see it. Let's move on over real quick to Solana. Okay, here we go. All right, ABC hanging out number one, came out of nowhere. ABC, a B Friends derivative on Solana, is like, I'm taking the number one spot now. I'm the captain now. And we're like, okay, sure, whatever. And then we got Famous Spots Federation hanging out in the number 7 spot, 67 Solana 4. Again, I'm shouting them out because I like what they're building and I like what they're doing. They are up about 17 Solana from the floor about last week. So doing well overall. Claynosaurs, the one we all love to talk about and not buy in on, hanging on number 9 spot in the 97 Solana floor. It's going to be interesting to see how this all happens. We got Degenerate Apes in number 2. Wait, hold on. This is actually Degenerate Ape Academy. I've heard about it before, never really looked into it. But yeah, that is about it for the Solana side of things. Other than that, honestly, that is the pretty short weather report because I did bring up the Beeple thing earlier. That was going to be my next thing. I don't understand why. I guess he just really likes the pixelated art. So again, that is about it.